Hey guys, it's Alan here. Today we're doing a keys tutorial for A Thousand Hallelujahs by Brooke Ligertwood. There'll be a chord chart for this song available over on Patreon. I'll have that link down in the description. Also, I already made a cover video of me playing this keys part through the entire song. That'll also be listed down in the description for you guys if you just want to listen to me play through the whole thing. Alright, so we're going to jump right into the intro. For this part, we're using an electric piano sound. Kind of sounds like this. Okay, so let me just run through this intro one time for you here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this starts out pretty easy. In the left hand, we're just kind of playing the roots of the chord. On the D flat over F, we'll play an F. And then on G flat, we'll play G flat. Then on the D flat chord, octave D flats. We just do the same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in the right hand, for the D flat over F chord, we'll play A flat and D flat. Then on the G flat chord, we'll play B flat and D flat. And then on the D flat chord, we'll play F and A flat. 2, 3, 4. Then it repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, then just F on the last one. Let's run through this intro one more time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all for the intro. Verse 1 is really similar, so I think I'll just run through this part for you guys. We'll start off again on the D flat over F chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all for verse 1. Let's go over chorus 1, and then on chorus 4 at the very end of the song, we'll play the same thing again. So I'll just run through it first, then we will probably talk about this part a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go through the left hand first. So starting off on the G flat chord, we'll just play G flat. 1, 2 octave D flats, 3, 4. Then we're just kind of playing the roots. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's stop there for a second since that part goes a little bit faster. So on the octave D flats for the D flat chord, we'll play that. And then D flat over F, we'll play F. And then B flat, and then A flat. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to G flat, 2, and then F, 3, 4. And one measure of 2, 4 on the A flat, 1, 2. And then we're back to octave D flats. Then let's look at the right hand for the G flat chord. We're going to play G flat, A flat, and D flat for 2 beats. 1, 2. Then down to F, A flat, and D flat. 3, 4. Then root position, A flat, C, and E flat. 1, 2. Then just like a B flat minor chord, A flat chord. Then we'll add G, A flat, B flat, and D flat for the next G flat chord. F, A flat, and D flat. It kind of repeats. A flat and C flat. Let's take this part a little bit slower. So we'll start off with F and D flat, F and A flat, B flat, D flat, A flat, and C. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll hit G flat, A flat, and B flat. 1, 2, then D flat, and then F and A flat. So it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then A flat in root position. 1, 2, back to our D flat chord. All right, why don't we run through this hands together one more time? You guys can play along here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all for chorus 1 and chorus 4. On verse 2, we'll layer the piano and the electric piano sound together just to make it a little bit fuller. So here's what this verse sounds like, and then we'll go through it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's hit the left hand first. We're just playing octaves for most of this. So we'll play octave Fs on the D flat over F chord. So we have 1, 2, then G flat, 3, 4 down to low D flats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then G flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then B flat, A flat, G flat, G flat again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then down to low D flats. Then we'll repeat this left hand thumb. Maybe kind of weird by itself, but it's like 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a. So it always kind of comes in right before the right hand's like. All right, now let's tackle the right hand for this. So for the D flat over F chord, we're going to start off on A flat and D flat for 2 beats. 1, 2. Then we'll play G flat, A flat, B flat, D flat. 3, 4. And then F, A flat, and D flat. 1, 2, 3. And then repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's just like B flat minor, A flat, G flat. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go over this part. We're going to hit just F by itself. And then A flat and D flat. So going from the A flat chord, it's like 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's run through this part hands together one more time, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all for verse 2. Let's go over chorus 2. This part isn't too crazy, so I'll just run through it one time. Feel free to rewatch it a few times if you need to. So we're going to start off with the left hand playing octave G flats, and then the right hand playing A flat, B flat, and G flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's all for chorus 2. Interlude 1 is a little bit different from what we've done so far, so I'll just run through it first, and then we'll spend a little bit more time on this part. So we're going to start off with the left hand playing low octave D flats, and then the right hand playing D flat and F. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go over that hand separately. In your left hand, you're just going to play octaves. That part's pretty easy. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, then E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, then Fs. 1, 2, 3, 4, then G flat, and then A flat. So that part's not too bad. Then in the right hand, we're going to start off with D flat and F, and then we're going to repeat A flat and D flat, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then for the E flat minor chord, we're going to play B flat, E flat, and G flat all together. Then we'll come down to G flat, A flat, and B flat, and kind of repeat that. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Do that one more time. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Then we'll go up to a D flat chord in root position. Then we'll repeat A flat and D flat again. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Then the last part here on the G flat chord, we'll play B flat, D flat, G flat. Play that once, and we'll come down to F on top. And then we'll play A flat, C and F, sorry, and then A flat, C and E flat. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go through the right hand one time just by itself, a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And I'll walk down. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's hit the hands together one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all for Interlude 1. Let's go over Bridge 1. I'll just run through this part first for you guys. Ready, go. Okay, so we probably shouldn't spend too much time on this part because it's kind of long. Might take a really long time to go through all of it. But we're starting off pretty much like really simply just with the left hand playing octave D flats and the right hand repeating the F and the A flat. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is kind of the same as what we did on the interlude, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then our little walk down thing. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Here we repeat the E flat and the G flat. It's a little different than earlier, not much. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's slow down a little bit on this part. We'll talk about it. The left hand's going to be a little more active. So it's like 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So again, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. We'll go up on this A flat over C, playing C in the left hand, and A flat, C, and E flat in the right hand. We'll do the same rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Same rhythm again. Then we'll walk down, keeping that same rhythm in the left hand. So it's on this B flat minor 7 chord, we're playing octave B flats in the left hand, and the right hand's playing F, A flat, and D flat. We're playing eighth notes in the right hand, and then the left hand's going to do these like dotted eighth note rhythms. Like we'll do the same thing on the A flat over C chord. Same rhythm on the D flat chord. On the fourth beat, we're going to hit F in the left hand, and then the right hand will play D flat, E flat, F, and A flat twice. Let's do that back again from the D flat. So it's like, we'll do our walk down. Once we hit the third and fourth beats, we just alternate back and forth, 3 E and 4 E and up. So let's do that from the walk down again. Okay, so that's all for the bridge. I know I went over that kind of quickly. If you need more help with that, feel free to just kind of watch through that a few times. You can also check out the cover video where I just kind of run through that whole thing. Okay, that's all for bridge 1. Then let's go over chorus 3. This part's just really big and loud, so it sounds really cool. It's really easy to play, though. So we're just going to play octaves in the left hand. Then our right hand, we're playing these like almost like power chords where we're playing the root fifth and the root again, at least on this first chord. All right, so here's what the chorus sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I guess let's go over that a little bit. In the right hand, oh, actually, let's start with the left hand. So we're just playing octaves. We'll play G flat, like 1, 2, D flats, 3, 4, A flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, G flat, D flat, A flat, back to G flat, A flat, and D flat, F, B flat, A flat, G flat, F, and 2, 4, 1, 2. Then after that, we kind of jump into the interlude. Then in the right hand, like I was saying, we're doing those roots and fifths. So we'll have G flat, D flat, and G flat for the G flat chord. 1, 2. Then we'll drop down to F, D flat, and F. 3, 4. A flat, E flat, and A flat. And then repeat. And then on this B flat minor 7 chord, that's where we change. We're going to play F, A flat, B flat, D flat, and E flat, A flat, and C in the A flat chord. And we're kind of like back to what we did earlier in the song. And eighth notes, 1 and 2 and. All right, why don't we hit this chorus one more time? Ready, go. Okay, so that's all for chorus 3. Now let's go over interlude 2. I'll run through it first for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the left hand, we're just going to play octaves like we did previously. Then let's go ahead and go over the right hand. So we're going to start off on octave D flat. So we'll play that for 3 beats, like 1, 2, 3. Then on the fourth beat, we'll go ahead and play the full D flat chord. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on E flat minor, we'll play really just an E flat minor chord in root position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the D flat over F, playing F, A flat, D flat, F. And we'll do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we do our walk down that we did earlier. So let's put it back, hands together one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then D flat over F. 2, 3, 4. Then our walk down. And that's it for Interlude 2. Let's go over Bridge 2. Here's what it sounds like. 2, 3, 4. So I think the left hand's pretty self-explanatory, just playing octaves. Let's go over our right hand inversions and everything like that. So on our D flat chord, we're starting in root position. We'll play this twice. 1, 2. Then we'll hit just the D flat and the F. 3. Then back to the full chord. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on E flat minor, again root position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then D flat over F, first inversion. 1, 2. 3, 4, and a walk down. This next part, we're going to change it up a little bit. Go to B flat minor, we hit F, B flat, and D flat 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then we go up to octave A flats, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the A flat over C, we're hitting A flat, C, and E flat 4 times. Then on the D flat chord, A flat, D flat, and F 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll add C in there, just for a little added clash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll play our walk down again. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this bridge one last time. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think that is it for this tutorial. I know this video turned out to be really long, but you can always check out that cover video if you want a more kind of concise way of learning this one. But I hope it helped you guys out. Don't forget there is a chord chart available over on Patreon if you want to be able to check that out, print it off, or just look at it on an iPad, whatever works for you. Sometimes it's kind of helpful just to have those chords there. And then also, huge thanks to the patrons. You guys help keep the channel going, so I really appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I think that's it for me today. So I'll see you guys in the next one.